Welcome, parents and students, to our Grade 8 open house for this year. I'm Mr. Blows in the guidance department here. I'll be taking through a number of slides tonight. Slides show with pertinent information that you and your son or daughter will need for next year for picking courses for next year, as well as a bit of background about Kenner Collegiate and what we offer.
Hello and welcome to the Kenner CVI Parent Guardian Information Evening. We hope that you and your families are safe and healthy. My name is Jennifer Knox and I'm privileged to be the principal at Kenner. Choosing a high school is a big milestone in a student's life. We're excited that you're considering coming to Kenner and want to assure you that we are committed to ensuring your son or daughter feels welcome and supported to achieve success over the next 4 years. We are a grade 7 to 12 school with a regional International Baccalaureate program. The IB program specifics will follow this presentation of our general information for all grade 8 parents. Kenner is a wonderful school where we pride ourselves on being diverse, inclusive, and strong. We have created a culture of high expectations and want to assure that each student achieves success. Our mission as a family of schools is to engage, activate, and inspire our students to be global citizens where we live, learn, and play. In normal times, we have a vibrant school with many clubs and teams. And once our COVID protocol restrictions are over, we will once again. We have many things to offer our students outside of the classroom, and we know and understand the importance of having connections in and out of your classes. You will have the opportunity this evening to hear from our lead teachers as they discuss the many programs we have to offer your son or daughter. You will see some of our teaching spaces, but also have the opportunity to have a more complete tour this spring. We have many programs to meet the needs of our diverse population, and Mr. Blows, our guidance counselor, will talk to you about what compulsory and optional courses students can take in grade 9. We believe in a strong partnership between the student, the home, and the school, and look forward to working with you as you pursue your high school career. Call or email anytime with questions you may have. All information is on our Kenner website. We look forward to supporting your child to be the best they can be over the next 4 years of their high school career. Thank you.
All students in grade 8, grade 8 going into grade 9, will take 6 compulsory credits. Everybody takes an English, a French, a geography, a math, healthy acting, physical education, and everybody takes a science. It could be at all different levels, but for the most part, all students will take those credits, those 6 compulsory credits. In grade 9, you also need to take 2 elective credits, and we have them choosing from arts, family studies, business, and technology, and later on in the program, you'll hear from information on all those programs. But first of all, I would like to talk about what happens in high school. In high school, we work on a credit system. Students will need 30 credits, 18 compulsory credits, followed by 12 elective credits. In terms of the compulsory credits, all students will need 4 credits in English, 1 per grade level, 3 credits in math, with 1 credit being in the senior level, grade 11 or 12, 2 credits in science, 1 credit in Canadian history, 1 credit in Canadian geography, 1 credit in the arts, 1 credit in health and physical education, and 1 credit in French as a second language. And they also, in grade 10, students will take a 0.5 credit in career studies and a 0.5 credit in civics. Along with that, 3 more compulsory credits in group 1, group 2, and group 3. These programs are additional courses or electives students will take in grade 10 to 12, and they'll have no problem receiving those compulsory credits during their years here. Also, in grade 10, students will also be required to take the grade 10 literacy course that happens right across Ontario on the same day. That is also a requirement. The second requirement needed is students will need to take 40 hours of community work. So these are students who volunteer at community organizations that are not for profit to gain their hours towards their compulsory requirement. Students in grade 8 presently now can start that this summer. So if you have any questions about that and what's approved and not approved, you can just call me at Kenner Collegiate or drop in the school. If we can by that time, that would be great. And then students have 12 elective credits, which they can take from a number of discipline areas in our school. from the arts, business, Canadian World Studies, English, technology, Phys Ed, and sciences and social humanities in the Canadian World Studies. So there's a number of programs they can get those 12 electives from, including co-op, where students can work outside the school in order to gain credits. And moving on, so the first compulsory credit that we talk about is English, and I know Mr. Thompson will speak about that.
Hello, my name's Mr. Thompson. I'm the lead teacher for the English and French departments at Kenner Collegiate. We're really excited that you're joining us here next year, and we've got some great texts lined up for you. One text that we like to study at all 3 levels is Romeo and Juliet. And just to give you an idea of the different levels of difficulty that we use this at the locally developed course, we would study the graphic novel or the manga, and we would look at the fusion of text and image. At the applied level, we would look at Shakespeare's original text, but we would also have a side-by-side companion with the modernized English text. This makes it a little bit more accessible for students. Finally, in the academic and IB stream, we would study Romeo and Juliet in its original Middle English form. Now, this text can be quite challenging, and at the IB level, we also deepen and enrich the text by looking at the context, the time and place, as well as the intertextual elements of the text. So, while English is a lot of fun at Kenner, we also see the importance of studying literacy and developing our reading and writing skills so that you can be really successful in all of your courses. We look forward to having you join us at Kenner Collegiate next year.
And also in the French language system, where we have grade 9 academic and grade 9 applied French. In terms of geography, students will all take a geography course in grade 9, and this is Geography of Canada, dealing with Canada, how it was formed, and about cities and population growth across Canada, and it is an academic program and an applied level program. Next we have mathematics. Math is Miss Kristen Longley, our head of the math department, will talk about math, and homework is expected most nights, even for 15 to 30 minutes, and the Ministry of Education offers free homework help and tutoring, and daily practice encouraged. Mrs. Longley.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Longley, the lead math teacher here at Kenner. At Kenner in math, you're going to work hard, but your teachers are here to support you every step of the way. Our teachers are up to date with all the leading technologies to make math as engaging as possible. We also have manipulatives to help all the learners learn the concepts that we're teaching throughout the class. So as long as you come to our classrooms ready to work, our teachers are here to support you, and you're going to get amazing success. We look forward to meeting each and every one of you.
The next compulsory course students will take is physical education and health, and Ms. Dart will talk about that.
Welcome future grade 9s of Kenner Collegiate. My name is Stephanie Dart, and I'm the Phys Ed lead here at Kenner. Currently I'm standing in our fitness room, which is one of the many great facilities that we have here at Kenner. In addition to our 2 large gyms, our wellness and yoga studio, our 3 tennis courts, and 2 large fields outside, we are blessed to have some of the best facilities here of any high school in town. In your Phys Ed courses, you not only get a chance to explore some of your activities, but also fitness related goals as well. In grade 9 and in all of our Phys Ed courses, we like to focus on not only the physical components and benefits of physical activity, but also the mental wellness aspects of it as well, which is super important right now. So I welcome you and hope to see you around in the gym or the fitness area when you get here in September.
Our next compulsory is science, which we offer at all 3 academic levels, and Mr. Cook, our head of our science department, will talk about sciences in grade 9.
Hi, I'm Mr. Cook. I'm the lead teacher for the science department here at Kenner Collegiate, and look forward to meeting you in grade 9. The grade 9 science course is excellent. We get to do 4 different avenues of study. We do chemistry, where you get to play with some chemicals and start looking at chemical reactions. The electricity unit is the physics unit in grade 9, and that's great. You get to build circuits and learn about static and current electricity. The biology is ecosystems, which is fun as well. And then there's the earth and space science unit, which is the astronomy. So grade 9 and 10 are both built like that, where you kind of get a little bit of everything in those courses, which makes it nice and diverse. We still offer in grade 9 the 3 different levels. So there's an academic level, there's an applied level, and a locally developed level. And so it's important to try to choose the level that you'd be best suited at, and think about your strengths and weaknesses and how they relate perhaps to the mathematics as well, which comes into play, especially in the academic stream.
In terms of arts, arts is an elective credit where students can take up to 2 or 3 credits in arts down the road. And Miss Mackenzie Russell, who's our dance teacher, will speak about the arts programs.
Hello, grade 8s. My name is Miss Russell and I teach dance here at Kenner. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Kenner dance program. You can take grade 9 dance right away, and then you can take the dance course all the way up till grade 12. So in the class you can expect to learn different styles of dance, learn about the history, and you also get to make up and create your own dances in groups. So it's lots of fun. You get to work with lots of other students, meet new friends, build your confidence, you get to exercise, express yourself, and we have a lot of fun along the way. So there's opportunities for performance and trips, guest teachers. It's lots of fun, and it doesn't matter if you've never had any dance experience before, you can definitely still sign up. Or if you're a competitive dancer, everyone is welcome. So we hope that you take a chance, take a dance class, and it'll be lots of fun.
The other elective the students can choose from is business technology. This course introduces students to information and communications technology in a business environment and builds a foundation of digital literacy skills necessary for success in technologically driven society. Students will develop word processing, spreadsheet, database, desktop publishing, presentation software, and website design skills. Throughout the course, there's an emphasis on digital literacy, effective electronic research and communication skills, and current issues related to the impact of information and communication technology like computer viruses and ergonomics.
Hi, my name's Janine McDonald, and I'm the lead teacher of special education here at Kenner, and we're really excited for you to come to our school. I run the resource room, and in the resource room we help people in the entire school with anything that they need, be it a quiet space, extra help, need a computer, missed a test, any of those things. Whatever needs you have, we are there to problem solve and to figure it out together.
And our last one is Humanities and Social Sciences, which is exploring family studies. This is a great introduction to our family studies courses in our school, and it deals a lot with family life and self-esteem and things to help students get through their high school years. The final one is our technology program, and which is a famous program we have in our school and in the Kenner community, and Mr. Maloney, our head of our tech department, will talk about that.
Hi, I'm Mr. Maloney. I'm the lead teacher at Kenner Collegiate in the technology area here at our school. We are very fortunate to have a rich technology program at Kenner. We start with construction, transportation, hospitality, hairstyling, and in grade 9 we offer the integrated technology program where the student would get a taste of all of those programs in grade 9. Then you move forward to grade 10, hopefully taking more of our programs where you start to specialize in one of those areas that I mentioned. Then come grade 11 or grade 12, you can really concentrate in those areas and take that as a specialist towards your pathway in technology if you're interested in that. We're very fortunate we offer dual credits here. We're linked with Fleming College in our transportation and our hospitality programs, where the students earn a high school credit and a college credit in grade 11 and 12 in several of our programs there. Also, we do have a specialist high skills major programs here at our school in both construction, transportation, and hospitality, and they go over very well here in our school.
We also have certain available programs in grade 11 and 12 down the road just for interest sake for students. And we have special high skills majors. We have dual credits. We have OEAP, Ontario Youth Apprenticeship Program, co-op, our IB program, and certainly our tech programs in transportation, construction, hairstyling, small engine repairs, hospitality and cooking, and photography. And I will now call on Mr. Mullins to speak on behalf of IB.
Thank you very much, Mr. Blows. Good evening, everybody. My name is Peter Mullins, and I'm the coordinator of the International Baccalaureate, or IB, program at Kenner. Since being founded in 2006, the IB has grown into a vibrant, internationally minded, intellectually engaged community. Students from across Peterborough County, through board support of busing, are welcome to apply to our program. We look forward to telling you more about our program in a session starting at 6:30, dedicated to providing more specific information about IB and answering any questions that you may have about our program. So please join me and Ms. Knox and Mr. Blows, Ms. Fox-Comrie, for a question and answer period at 6:30, specifically geared towards IB. All the best and cheers for everybody.
I will now ask Ms. Fox-Comrie, our vice principal of our school, to talk about the administrative information that was required for our school.
Welcome to Kenner. Welcome, students. You are the most important people in this school. You are not here for us, we are here for you. What you learn today, you become tomorrow. Your voice empowers others. Your purpose is our purpose. This world needs you. Your impact matters. We are inclusive, we are diverse, we are strong. You are the leaders of tomorrow. Sincerely, your Kenner community. I wanted to take an opportunity to talk with parents and with students about Kenner Collegiate's commitment to a culture of high expectations. Around the school, you will see these posters posted in classrooms and throughout the school, which identify the following traits that we believe make Kenner Collegiate students so successful: arriving on time, focusing on the class, asking for help, keeping organized notes, and completing assignments. And most importantly, persevering when the work becomes challenging. As well, of a culture of high expectations, we're always reaching towards student success. And here are some of the traits that we think embody a successful student: being a leader, setting goals, getting involved, taking risks, innovating, being adaptable, working hard, and most importantly, being kind. Parents and students, you will find that you frequently are accessing our website, as it has a plethora of really great information. And on our website, you will find information about student life, our calendars, our community, our multiple programs, about us with bus schedules, code of conduct, student handbook, etc. And you will find as well, you can toggle using the website to Office 365 for students, Google Drive, Stitsco information, School Cash Online. There's a report bullying link there, and Desire to Learn.
And now I'll talk a little bit quickly about the KCV experience that happens in high schools. Things that are different from grade 8. We have 2 parent-teacher interviews. We have diploma requirements over 30 credits that students have to attain. We have the grade 10 literacy tests and the community hours of the 40 hours that are required to graduate. Clubs at our school. We have a diverse set of clubs at our school throughout, depending on numbers that they will run. And we have fitness, student council, Ramsey International, D&D, Writers Club, dance, our Gay Straight Alliance, Athletic Council, Amigos, Yearbook, Fandom, White Pine Reading Group, Ski Club, Badminton Club. And in terms of athletics, in the fall we have boys soccer, girls rugby, girls basketball, cross country, and boys volleyball. And in the winter we have co-ed wrestling, boys basketball, girls volleyball, and Nordic skiing. And in the spring we have badminton, tennis, girls soccer, track and field, boys rugby, ultimate frisbee, and girls 3-pitch and girls lacrosse. And these all depend on the numbers and getting a number of students out to participate. So see a well-rounded program for athletics and for clubs in our school. And finally, we'll end off with a video of Kenner Collegiate.
One of the things that I saw immediately when I came to Kenner was this kind of generosity between faculty and students, in a sense that the education that's happening in this building is a joint effort. I think Kenner is a very, very exciting community that way.
I recently started at Kenner this school year, so I've been here about for a month, and the students here are wonderful. The staff are very cooperative and helpful to the students. It's overall really caring community and looking out for our students' best needs.
The school and the families and the kids are amazing. Originally, earlier in my career, I probably thought I would move around to different schools, but I just love it here so much, it's never really occurred to me to leave.
It's just nice to have good classroom dynamic with teachers that know your name and know your family and know what's going on in your life, and they're there to support you through it.
One of the things that draws me to teaching and teaching here is the optimism of the students. I really am infused and enthused by their optimism, and it's a key part of what energizes me as an educator.
I feel like Kenner is a place where everybody does belong. I've had lots of kids from different ethnic backgrounds and transgender, and everybody seems to feel like they fit.
It makes it a very dynamic building as a whole, staff and students combined.
This is my 32nd year of teaching, and I love what I do and enjoy coming to school every day. We have 4 LLS community living classes in our school.
The Amigos program is a program where students from different streams come together to meet with the LLS students at lunch, and they have a lot of fun, creating great bonds, and it just means it builds a better community between us and them.
We have an International Baccalaureate program.
International Baccalaureate is taught in over 150 different countries in the world, in over 100 languages.
Probably 1/3 of our school by now come to school to learn about international education and to be challenged.
I've been involved in it for the past 4 years, and it's taught me so many things and things that I never thought I would learn coming into the program.
There are 25 languages being spoken in our community outside of English and French. And I think a lot of that speaks to the influx of international-minded students that accompany this program. Universities around the world recognize that students who have completed an IB diploma program are uniquely prepared for university.
We have a great technology program. So we have construction, we have small engines, we have hairstyling, we have auto mechanics, we have photography, and we have our hospitality program. So we offer a wide variety of courses, which is great for our students. We also have dual credits as well as high school's major programs in our school in fitness, auto mechanics, construction, and hairstyling.
I also think our music program is very highly developed. Our dance program is amazing. There's an amazing dance teacher here at Kenner.
I think it's an advantage having students here at grade 7 to 12 school, only because when they come here, they kind of know the school a little bit. They know where they're going. They know the building. It's not a big surprise to them.
People who come from intermediate, they have the same people that they've grown up with, and they also have the opportunity to meet and interact with new people as well. So there's so many opportunities just to become yourself.
Grade 9, our advice to them is basically to get involved with the school and ask questions.
Link is a program where we match senior students up with grade 9s when they're transitioning into high school. It's really great to see these grade 9s partnered up with senior students to say hi in the hallway and get involved in activities. Once you really get into the programs and the clubs that you're interested in, you meet people with the same mindsets and the same interests, and friendships just form and you don't even realize that they're forming.
In terms of athletic programs here, right now we have girls basketball going on. We have some girls rugby, we have boys volleyball. Later on we have boys basketball, girls volleyball, wrestling starts, tennis.
I do soccer and then ultimate frisbee in the spring, which is a lot of fun, and it's good to have kind of a team dynamic that isn't just in the class with one group of people. You're meeting people from all the different streams and you're kind of cooperating with them, which is really great.
A huge student administrative council. We have gaming clubs, we have Dungeons and Dragons, we have card games, or board game clubs. Absolutely something for everybody.
Our Terry Fox Walk, again, was a school-wide event. It wasn't just intermediates and then high school. There is that continuity between our intermediate school and our high school.
Like through Kenner's extracurriculars, you can see that it's a really inclusive school. Everybody feels welcome doing what they want to do.
If you're confused about something, you need extra help in your classes, whatever, we have a great resource department, student success department that takes care of students who are finding the work difficult at times, and so we do a lot of work preparing them students for that.
I think that the small class size and the community feel within the school is really important as well. You definitely know everyone on a first name basis, and you're free to be yourself and just have a good time.
Like all schools, I think we care about our students. If students feel they're being cared about and they're being listened to, and then have a greater chance of achievement and doing great things.
There's so many opportunities at our school, and it's just really great to see people participating.
In conclusion, thanks very much for attending our virtual grade 8 open house during these different times we live in now with COVID. We appreciate the time and effort you have taken to log on to this and to witness this. If there are any questions or concerns, please feel free to contact any one of us at the school by just calling 705-743-2181, and we will take care of all your questions and concerns. Thank you, and have a good night.
Hello again, and thank you for your interest in our International Baccalaureate program. We have proudly and successfully graduated over 10 years of students in this program at Kenner. And for the inquisitive and engaged learner who is interested in local, national, and global perspectives, the IB Diploma is a demanding and exciting complement to our OSSD program. It is a lot of work, requires a conscious commitment, but is rewarding in an infinite number of ways. As I stated in the last parent session, please don't hesitate to reach out should you have any questions. If you decide that Kenner is a good fit for your son or daughter, we're confident that they will love being a student at Kenner and be supported to achieve their goals. I would like to introduce Mr. Mullins, our IB coordinator, who will share more details about our program. We hope that you and your families are well and look forward to seeing you very soon. If I can leave you students with one piece of advice for your grade 8 year, it would be to finish strong. You can do it, and we look forward to seeing you soon. Thank you.
All right, good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining us for this session about the International Baccalaureate program at Kenner. My name again is Peter Mullins, and I'm the coordinator of the IB program, and I'm incredibly proud to be the leader of this exciting program and explain it and offer it to you this evening. The IB program was born in the post-war era, following World War II. At a time where the hope for world peace and cooperation was really high. The IB motto of educating for a better world it comes out of that sense of optimism and the belief that educators and parents and students, when working together with an enriched curriculum and with a concern for international mindedness, can produce some really exciting results. In 2018, the International Baccalaureate organization celebrated its 50th anniversary. At Kenner, our program was founded in 2006, and we have had 12 graduating classes of students from our program thus far. That equates into over 550 students studying and working in exciting and diverse careers all over the world. Currently, the IB is offered in over 150 countries in the world, in over 100 languages. So it truly is an internationally minded program. And at Kenner, that diversity is very much reflected in our student body, as we have students with over 25 languages being spoken in our Kenner IB community. We're incredibly proud of this program. It offers a lot of short, medium, and long-term benefits. And to explain those benefits from a post-secondary perspective, it is our great pleasure to have Ms. Sasha Trevette, who is the manager of Trent Recruitment at Trent University. We have enjoyed a very prosperous and mutually supportive relationship with Trent since the program's founding, and it is such a gift to our program to have Ms. Trevette speak to you this evening.
Hi, my name is Sasha Trivett, and I'm the manager of student recruitment at Trent University. I'd like to share how I believe the International Baccalaureate program benefits not only the amazing students in the program, but their parents and their community as a whole. First, to you who are students, IB prepares you for success at post-secondary, learning early the skills you'll need to excel, like exam preparation, long essay research, and time management. It prepares you for the rigor of university studies. You'll be able to work hand in hand with, and you'll love what you study and be motivated to do well. You'll learn to be a critical thinker who examines your world and feels comfortable speaking out and expressing your opinion, how to debate, discuss, and share your opinion in a timely, efficient, clear, understandable manner. Let me tell you about Christopher, one Trent grad who came through the IB program. He found that his years in IB prepared him to get the most out of his university education. He excelled in his program, International Political Economy, and completed a master's in history. He has since moved to Ottawa, where he currently works for the Honourable Minister of Status of Women, Miriam Monsef. You know, studies have shown that students headed for service industries such as medicine and social work have been better prepared by IB programs. One such Trent grad, Sabello, reflects that his IB education prepared him for the necessary skills to succeed in university, including receiving full scholarships from undergrad studies through to his PhD, which he is now completing at McGill. He is researching a very specific strain of HIV virus found in Southeast Africa that will hopefully lead to a cure one day. Now, to you who are parents, you can be guaranteed your student will have a very high quality of education in Kenner IB. Your student will be challenged and motivated. IB educated students are widely sought after by not only Ontario and Canadian universities, but also international universities. Cost savings for parents are certainly a benefit, and transfer credits are often achieved up to 5 credits per institution. Scholarship opportunities for Trent IB is another reason why students do choose. For post-secondary institutions, IB brings us a high standard of academics, thus raising the bar in university classrooms. Professors love to teach IB-educated students. They find IB students really engaged and excited with the subject matter. And for our community, IB produces citizens who are community and globally minded, who are conscious of their environment, active community members who desire to give back to society, with well-rounded skill sets and diverse interests. The IB program produces students like Najat. While Najat was at Trent, she was involved in the Trent International Students Association and the Model UN. She also worked as a campus tourist guide in my office. Najat studied international development and credits her IB experience with giving her a passion to pursue NGO opportunities. She now holds a very coveted position with the UN Development Program in Ethiopia, which examines social and economic development within her country. There are so many reasons why students and parents around the world are choosing IB for themselves, and I'm sure you're beginning to understand how much the IB program at Kenner has to offer you. Best wishes as you discover IB at Kenner.
Thank you, Ms. Trevette. Your support of the program, as I mentioned earlier, is a real gift to us, and we appreciate your willingness to take time to be with us tonight, virtually or in person. It's terrific to feel your support. The IB program at Kenner, to follow up on Ms. Trevette's comments, has an incredibly strong track record of success. Since our inception, for 12 consecutive years, our graduates have performed above the international average for IB schools. Let me take just a second to put that into context. That means that Peterborough students are outperforming the world average in terms of their academic success. And that, to me, speaks volumes about the quality of students in this program. Indeed, the quality of students in this program is one of its most important features. The IB gathers students from across Peterborough County who love school, who are genuinely interested in ideas, who are seeking in genuine enrichment, not more work, but more interesting work, and work that connects what they're learning in the classroom to what they're learning in other classrooms and what they understand, and are growing more confident in being able to access and critically examine in the real world. When you take this idea of that knower, the student who knows things and is enriching his or her talents and expanding their capacities, and you connect them with specifically trained faculty who are experts in their field, you have the raw materials of the IB philosophy in a microcosm. This idea that you have engaged students teaching or studying with academically expert faculty, and that those engaged classrooms produce superb results. In the IB program, students are offered genuine enrichment from the beginning of grade 9 through to their grade 12 graduation year in 6 subject areas, which include English, French, the humanities, sciences, mathematics, and the arts. So not only does the IB offer students genuine enrichment, it also offers them an intellectual balance. And that is another strong feature of the IB that makes it one of the preeminent university preparation programs in the world. That combination of students and faculty stretching the capacities of students into deepening and stretching them intellectually, but also this sense that they have this academic balance, which means that they are able to dissect problems from so many different perspectives. Lastly, there's this idea of the student as an intellectual and community leader, and the IB nourishes this through the community leadership program called Creativity, Action, and Service, or CAS. So when you graduate from our program, you graduate with 2 diplomas, an OSSD and an IB diploma, and a track record of examining internationally motivated ideas in 6 different subject areas, and a resume which speaks to a student who has developed him or herself as a community leader. At this point, it's my pleasure to introduce Elena Lonero, who is here to provide an IB parent perspective. Elena's son Emil is a current student in our grade 12 program, and it's so kind of her to take the time to be with us tonight. Please welcome Miss Elena Lonero with an IB parent perspective.
Hi, my name is Elena, and I am the mother of a grade 12 IB student. I volunteered to tell you a little bit about our experience at Kenner, which has been entirely positive. I remember well fretting about the choice of high school when my son was in grade 8. It seemed like a very difficult decision. I think it's just so hard to know how they will develop and who they will grow to be through high school, that it's then hard to know what would be best environment for them. And I did not feel like I knew what was best at that time. And looking back to that decision, I was excited about the IB program for a few reasons. And it turns out it was these reasons that made IB the best choice for my son. So I thought I would share them with you in case it helps you make your decision. The first reason was the international aspect, the inclusion of global perspectives and content into all the courses. It's just very important to keep high school kids engaged, and the curriculum helps do that, and I don't know that that's always what you get in your average school. As an IB parent, anyone will tell you, I'm sure, that you hear the most astonishing conversations between your child and their friends. It could be, art critiques or literary dissertations, basically, the debating about who their favorite member of a Russian oligarchy family is, political debates, current events, pondering about the, potential applications for obscure chemical elements, like just anything and everything, and they seem to know lots about it, and they're completely engrossed all the time. I can't even imagine what class must be like, and I'm not exaggerating when I say that my son's had his eyes open to what the world is out there for him. Then there's the smaller scale of the program, so kids don't get lost or feel sort of overwhelmed or overlooked or overshadowed by others. The teachers are very dedicated and enthusiastic. They really get a chance, because of the size, to know the kids. And I mean really know the kids, like get them and know what makes them tick. And that's, again, something you don't always get in your average school, at least not with all the teachers, right? The size really helps that, I think. Possibly the most important factor for me, the thing I was the most excited about for the IB program, was the international and diverse nature of the student body itself. with parents who are a new immigrant on the one hand and a first-generation Canadian on the other. I was sure that my son would find himself more at home and find more common ground with a diverse group of students who came from elsewhere, other countries, just different backgrounds. And not maybe all from families who grew up around the Peterborough area. There's plenty of those, of course, but just a mix, and that's been wonderful for him. Even after the first orientation day, he came home just bubbling with the stories of the other kids that he'd met, where they came from, and interesting things they'd done in their lives already by grade 8. My son has developed the most wonderful and close group of friends. He was really a bit of a loner before this. I mean, he was liked and had friends, but now is just completely involved in his peer group in a way that he wasn't before, and just as much as any other teenager you might imagine. His friends are kind and caring and supportive. They're level-headed but adventurous. At least before the pandemic, they did all kinds of things together, and very, very smart, of course. That goes without saying. They advise each other, they tutor each other, they're connected all the time, of course, which has been a blessing during the pandemic, really. It made it much easier for him, I think, than other teens that I've, at least according to other parents I've talked to. These kids care very passionately about their marks. They're very driven, but they do so in a really team-based and supportive way. They don't see that they have to sort of drag somebody else down or climb to the top. Instead, they really see it as a leg up, that if they help everyone, if they sort of teach each other and engage, the whole group will do better. And they really, that's what you see. So basically that's all that I have to say. I just wanted to share our experiences with you. We've had no regrets, like I said. It's been fantastic and enriching for my son. He's a different person now, I think I could say. And I just wish you and your family all the best as you make your choice and with the high school years ahead.
Thank you, Elena, so much for your willingness to speak on behalf of our program. I know that I speak for the faculty and the administration of the school when I say that your support and the support of the IB parent community is a strong fiber in this program. And I also know that I speak on behalf of our community in terms of what a fine son you have in Emile. Elena's comments really speak to the last set of points that I'd like to make about the IB program, and that is where it is hosted. Kenner is a small community. It is a vibrant, diverse community, and we pride ourselves in being able to individually support our students. We have an open door policy for parents and students. It's easy for grade 9s coming into our program to get involved in the school. Right now, I'd like to just point to an infographic that speaks to some of the highlights of our program since its inception, and I think that this is a nice place for me to end. If you take a look at this graphic, you'll be able to see so many of the features that I've tried to highlight for you this evening. We have this small, supportive community. We have intellectually open and engaged students from all across Peterborough in an internationally minded and diverse student population. And we have a track record of success that's both genuinely reflected in terms of our program results and how we compare favorably to students from around the world, but also, as you can see from our program's successes, that our students attract scholarships and bursaries at an incredible rate. We have had a Wilran Scholar come out of our program. We've had several students shortlisted and semifinalists over the years, and our students are granted on average between 2 and 3 transfer credits each from universities in Ontario, across Canada, and around the world. And briefly, that means that universities know that students have been so well prepared for university from the IB that they allow them to miss first-year courses in subjects which anyone who's saving for their students' academic future knows that a course at university now runs from between $2,000 and $3,000. So in summary, We welcome you all to stay and ask more specific questions about IB. I hope that through this introduction that you've gotten some information about our program and have a sense of its special features. And again, I welcome all of you to join us for a question and answer session to follow. Thank you so much for joining us.